So as a system administrator, monitoring disk usage is vital. So sometimes the storage fills up unexpectedly due to large log files, backups, misconfigured applications, pretty much entering data into a file. So folders can be crowded very quickly, and the disk usage can be eaten up. So this script will help us find all the files that are larger than a given size, so anywhere in our system. So you can pair it with let's say cron to kind of have it check things and then send you a notification, hey, this folder is getting larger files than normal, and please check what is the cause of this. So we will use a file that are 3 megabytes long, so it's just not that large file. So we'll create a script to kind of detect that and pretty much point out that, hey, there is a file that exceeds a certain amount of size, and based on that, you can either alert your logging system, so your monitoring system kind of picks up. You can choose to send an email to yourself. So a lot of options. So let's work on the bash file now, and then we'll move on to the Python script. So let's get started with the bash script here. So we'll declare a size. It can be 10 gigabytes, right? 100 gigabyte, but we'll keep it to 3 megabyte only for now. And we'll just use one-liner find command. Certain size. So find and then type we are specifying the size here as plus, and then the variable, which is the 3 megabyte. And we're using exec again, so we'll ls, so we'll list out then in readable format will human readable format will also print out the size, and we will close this off. And we'll direct errors in dev null, so it'll go to the sink, and then true. So if the just so the ensures the script it exits gracefully even if find commands encounters an issue. And this one suppresses the error. It sends it to dev null, and then this one list each files in human readable format so we can check the size. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Just a one-liner. Usually you just run it from the command line, but you can now pair it with, if you're putting in a script, you can pair it with your monitoring system, cron, to alert you, things like that. Okay, so we're going to save this. Then we will do sudo +x and then script, script 8 actually, large file sh. Not sure why it's doing that. It's asking for password. Okay. So we'll run this. As you can see, we have a lot of files that are exceeding 3 megabytes, so that we're getting all those listed here. So it is working as as expected here. So if we, let's say, if we had to choose a specific folder, let's say it's pwd. Sorry, it's cd where. So I dropped a file here, ls sample. So this one here, 2.1 megabyte, and everything else is less than that. And they're over, let's see, how many files are there? There are 70 files, and one is exceeding 3.1. So if we, let's say, run it in this particular one, this particular folder here, we copy it over, save it, then we run it. Okay, we go back one directory here. Let's see here. File script var sample file syslog. Okay, so it looks like there was a syslog file there, but other than that, okay, kernel log and syslog, it both exceeded 3 megabytes, so they're showing up. But my intention was to just have this as kind of show up. But as you can see, out of 70 files, 3 were shown that exceed certain size. Okay, so we'll work on the Python next, Python script. Okay, so let's start our Python script. So we'll import subprocess and sys. Read size argument. So check the first parameter if the script is paired with custom size. We use that as our size, declared size, and if not, then we automatically use 3M as the 3 megabyte as the default file size here. So let's see. So we'll use the same find utility, but in Python. So it's gonna be the same same command pretty much. If we don't use find, we'll have to loop through file system and try to find that way. So it's Python it doesn't have like a one-liner to find that. And let's see here. So it'll be CMD. So we have an array kind of here, and then we do find. Then we put this path here. Comma. And then type. type is file. Size is F, and then file size greater than size, which is 3 megabyte. We're using exec. Actually, one dash here, exec. We're using listing, and then we're using the switches LH to make it human readable, and then we're using this directive here, and then semicolon. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So it is similar, and yeah, so we are going to double check everything. Fine. Do we have the var? Okay. Type is file, and then size file larger than specified size, then exec ls lh, and then we have the curly braces, and then semicolon. We need to, yeah, okay, so that's, I think we're good. And then so we created the command, but we have to use a sub process module to run the command. So we're using this so it doesn't crash, and if it encounters a it prevents crash if a command returns non-zero. Yeah. Okay, so I think we're good. Let me just comment this here. Okay. Let's use sudo python script 8. Oh. See, as you can see, the same result. So it returned 3 that are exceeding 3 megabyte, 3 files that are exceeding 3 megabyte. Okay, so that's it. Just a one-liner for Bash, but yeah. So it looks like Python takes longer to kind of do the same thing here. It triggers more lines. Okay, until next time. Have a nice day. Bye.